Well, what'd you think of my background? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Uh, so, I just recently uploaded the last part of Persona 4, but I had actually been done with the game for like a few months or something like that. It just took me forever to actually get everything processed and uploaded and whatnot. And I have a special project in mind that I want to do. It's going to be a series of 4 LPs. RPG series. Going to do a whole series of something. What is it? Well, you'll find out soon enough. A couple of you probably already know what it is. But before I do that, I kind of want to close out what we have so far of the Persona 3 and 4 stories. Now there's a second a sequel to this game coming out sometime soon. What I'm talking about is Persona 4 Arena. If it loads. There we go. This is strange. How do you go from an RPG, a turn-based RPG, to a fighting game? I don't know, but believe it or not, it actually has a story. It's a story that pretty much makes sense, and it's just the fact that a fighting game has a story that actually makes sense, and it actually ties in with, the rest of the Persona stuff. That's pretty good, and the fighting system is actually solid. I don't do fighting games because I'm not good at them, but this one's very easy to pick up, very user-friendly. It's fun. Every character feels different. And, yeah, although I must say some are cheaper than others. But anywho, there's a bunch of, you can do a story mode for every person. Every story mode can last a couple hours, probably, if you're reading everything. So, we're going to do 3 of them. I don't have plans to do any more than that, but I might change my mind. We'll see. But I'm going to do 3 of them, which I feel are the 3 most important. Because there's, a few different sides to the story as a whole. So I'm going to cover the 3 characters that will cover the most story. And, yeah, there's going to be a lot of readings. They'll do some of the voice acting for me, but a lot of it's just going to be me reading with some fights. So yeah, this will probably be kind of boring, I guess, but if you're here for the story, hey, just sit back and hope you enjoy. So let's get going. I've already got everything set up on here, I think. I was just messing with it not too long ago. It's been a while since I played Arena. I got a little bit of a warm-up session, 10 minutes ago. But I was only using one character, so... Guess what my favorite is? Well, as soon as
this program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Hey, that's... Hey, Johnny Young Bosch, how's it going? We'll watch the intro first. So what this does is it combines the crews of Persona 4, the entire crew of Persona 4, with part of the crew from Persona 3. You'll see that soon enough. Every playable party member from Persona 4 is playable in this. And Rise can be a round caller, announcer, or whatever. And yes, Teddy's dressed like M. Bison for some reason in the story. And we have a new character. I may do her story mode, I don't know. It's only one fight, and it's a lot of text. But it's a decent story. There's Kanji, yarg. Naruto's really good in this. Everybody's good, it just depends on your style, really. There's Elizabeth. Yes, that's Akihiko. There's Mitsuru. My hero, I guess. She's got a lot of weapons. I guess just let Mitsuru be in charge because, too busy saving the world and not falling on my... Arena. Too busy not falling on my ass when I attack. Yeah. Okay, so you can install this game. It's already installed. Whenever you're on this title screen, you'll see one of 3 characters sets out there. You'll see Yosuke and Teddy, and in a distance you can see Kanji and Naoto. If we go into, I think I have to go into like something, I don't know. But another one has Souji, Yukiko, and Chie on it, and it plays a different tune. I wonder if I can get it to do that. I'll just back out of this immediately. Character select is pretty cool too.
To the Velvet Room.
No, damn it. Can we? Fuck it. We might see them at some point. But it plays, what's this song called? I forget. But anyway, the one for Souji and the other 2 girls is Your Affection from Persona 4. And it has the dorm music for from Persona 3 for the P3 crew, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, story mode. Well, first I'll show you a battle because it's gonna be a while before we get into one. We'll just do one battle, and I'm probably gonna do poorly. We're going to. I'll show you the lineup real quick. So we have Labris. She's a new character. Yeah. Yeah, but Tsuru, Aigis, my personal favorite, and apparently a favorite of a lot of others. Apparently, well, she's like really, really good. She's probably one of them. Some people would call her cheap, I guess, because she can use Orgia mode to be faster and stuff like that. But you still have to balance when and not to use it. I just use Aigis because she's just my favorite character. I'm not that good of a fighter, so yeah. Naoto, Yukiko. Yes, it's not Souji Seta, it's you, Narukami. We've been over this. I'm still gonna try my best to call him Souji, so meh. But that is his official name. We got Elizabeth, and she gets Thanatos as her persona. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yosuke, Chie, Kanji, Teddy, and Akihiko. The last one is slightly spoilery, I guess, although people could probably figure it out. Anyway, we got that. Wait, did I go to... Oh, there we go. There's another one. See, there's only 3 people on this one, but that's okay. So she's just there looking at going, oh, yeah. I see you over there. Yeah. So, story mode, whatever. We gotta get the show on the road. It's already 8 minutes in. We are going to do
this place
Souji's story.
Dream and reality.
We're going to, in order, we're going to do Souji's story. Then we're going to do Aigis' story. And we'll do Elizabeth's story last. Elizabeth's story isn't that long. Well, isn't as long. Wait, why am I only 98% complete? I've done all these. All in the completion. There's nothing else to do.
The persona you have acquired. It is a side of you that shows itself when you face the world around you.
What am I missing?
Perhaps you can think of it as a facade of determination you wear to face various difficulties in life.
I like that they play the Velvet Room music at this point, and they're still talking in the background. That's kind of cool. I don't... Are they counting arcade mode? I've beaten every arcade mode, too. Whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go.
Lend me your strength.
Alright. Oh yeah, let's start from the beginning. See, when you first get the game, you can only play to a certain part in the story until you've gotten to the cliffhanger part of the story for a number of characters, and then you can play past the cliffhanger. And yeah, so thankfully we don't have to deal with that nonsense because I've already done this before. Start from the beginning. And sorry about the letterboxing. It's just what happens with this game and me playing in SD. Yeah. But, oh, there's something on the screen that's hard to see, actually. Blue. The floor, the ceiling, the furnishings, everything is blue. It's quite unlike what I normally see throughout my day. And yet, my heart is mysteriously calm. I recognize the slight rumbling as an engine, the slight rumbling as an engine, and realize that I'm in a car. Or rather, someplace else I recognize.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Why, hello there, sir. The old man with the bizarre face sitting before me makes an expression that appears to be a smile. Sitting quietly next to the old man is a woman as beautiful and delicate as an ice sculpture.
Ah, it seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
Well, thank you. Happy to be here. The Velvet Room. Igor. Even though I'm barely conscious, I remember that this is not the first time I've heard those names. I see. This is a dream. This happened in the past. I've been in this room before. If my memory is correct, what he says next is...
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
I love the way he says that. It's so cool.
It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. It may be that such a fate awaits you in the near future.
I've not done this before. The words I expect to hear fall from the old man's mouth. I'm surprised that I still remember them. Another me, the one not in the dream, can't help but smile at that.
Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
You know who I am. I remember this too. When I said my name here, it forged a contract with them. And so I answer, Souji Seta! Or Seta Souji. No! God damn it! Yeah, you Narukami. Rasa. I'd say I've misled you all, but I told everyone before. Yes, that's not his real name. But yeah. Well, Souji isn't. Yeah, you get the idea. When I open my eyes, the light is so blinding that I have to squint. For a moment, I can't figure out where I am, and I look around.
Right. I was on my way back.
Hey, look, he actually has a voice. What do you know? Yes, it's the same voice as Adachi. It's the same... For the anime, he actually talked too, and uses the same name. He's on his way back to Inaba! I'll mutter to myself and look out the window. The sky is somewhat cloudy, unfortunately, but the scenery is as peaceful as always. It seems that I fell asleep on the train headed to the countryside, where I spent the last year, in Inaba. If I recall correctly, when I first came to that town, it was an afternoon just like this. I dozed off in the same way back then and was summoned to the Velvet Room. That was when Igor said that misfortunes would befall me, and just as he foretold, I was dragged into an outrageous murder mystery. That was no ordinary case. It was Nagisaki's up. The Midnight Channel, Shadows, and Personas, the powers of the heart. I saw things that could scarcely be believed. I think it's about to rain. In real life, that is. Although it's looking kind of overcast in the world, too, isn't it? But I made memories there that could never be replaced as well. We gained the powers of the Personas, and we suffered together. I stood with my friends on the investigation team against these misfortunes, and fought alongside them. There's no way I could have overcome such ordeals without their help.
Wonder what everyone's been up to.
Oh, you know. After solving the mystery, it was decided that I would leave Inaba around the same time my parents would be returning from overseas. It's been about 2 months since I last saw them all, as they were saying goodbye to me at the train station. I had decided to stay at the Dojima residence during Golden Week so that I could spend the holiday with my friends. Of course, my uncle was happy to hear this, and his only daughter, Nanako, should be glad to see me too. Hell yeah!
Oh, damn it. I still haven't picked up Yosuke's gift.
Oh shit, wait, were we going to give him a punch him in the face? I think we can cover that. It was supposed to be something special after all. Actually, I received a call from Teddy, one of my investigation team friends, this morning. The details of the conversation are a bit confusing.
Hello? Is this Sensei?
Yeah, you'll probably notice that his and Chie's voice are different. For the anime and Persona Arena, I guess I couldn't get the original VAs for Teddy and Chie, so yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm really sorry to bring this up, but I forgot to tell you something very important.
Har har har.
I have a special request for the souvenirs I'm sure you'll be bringing your best friend.
Teddy, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to tell people what you want them to bring you as a souvenir. As souvenirs, whatever. I already have souvenirs for everyone. But oh well. Sure enough, Teddy was only asking for some snacks that aren't sold in Inaba, so it wasn't much trouble. But there was one problem.
Oh, and one more thing. Can I ask you to pick up something for Yosuke, too?
Oh?
I was planning on bringing something for everyone anyway, but go ahead.
Cool! Well, Yosuke's been down in the dumps after his mommy burned his favorite nurse. She was what I called scorching hot. Just kidding.
A nurse?
What?
Aw, come on, Sensei. You know what I'm talking about. His nurse magazine with the chest examinations and the bear behinds.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I see.
Like, oh, his mom found his dirty mags. Oh.
And you expect me to buy him a replacement?
Of course, silly. People coming to visit are supposed to bring presents.
All right. Oh, I was planning to head back tomorrow, but since we're meeting up early, I decided to go back today. Can you pass that on to everyone?
Aha! Then the sexy nurses will be arriving even sooner. It'll be like, Sensei, we have an emergency patient. Yosuke will be so happy.
Oh God, I don't want Yosuke to be happy.
Okay then, we'll be waiting for you.
I wish for nothing but misery for Yosuke. See ya, fucker. I'm a little worried now. I hope he isn't telling everybody something that would give them the wrong idea. Well, I should just call again once I get there. But I'll ignore that for now.
Nurses, huh?
He's like, yeah, I didn't know that. You know. In the end, I wasn't able to pick one up for him. How can I put it? I feel bad for Yosuke if I gave him that magazine, and every time he opened it, his friend's face just kept popping up in his head. And I have to think that Yosuke has his pride too. He doesn't need me buying him this stuff. Then again, this is Yosuke we're talking about. Anything goes. I'm sure he'll understand if I explain my reasoning. Probably. Yes.
Now pulling into Yaso Inaba. This will be the last stop. Yaso Inaba.
Oh.
Oh, you should probably get out that end of the line already. It looks like I'd been asleep for a lot longer than I thought. Just as that thought came to me, a certain worry crossed my mind. If I had a dream of the Velvet Room, did that mean I was going to be dragged into another adventure? No, I shouldn't think about such things. I remember thinking it. Igor had said, I am delighted to make your acquaintance after all, so it's nothing but a dream. It's quite misleading, since I've had dreams of being summoned into that room ever since. The train begins to slow, and I take that as my cue to gather my belongings from the luggage rack above me. When the train comes to a complete stop and the doors open, even the smell of the wind evokes a sense of nostalgia. I think I'm getting a little too sentimental. I step out to the platform with a wry smile. This is another reason why I will not be doing everyone's story. It's way too much goddamn reading. Especially out loud. Place a bookmark, sure. Yeah, these are just the ones I have saved. You can only have 6 saved at once, but I've beaten it with everybody. Why not do that one? I guess this is pretty long, and so is Chie's. Yeah. Wow. This thing, my screen is like way off center apparently. It needs to be crushed down. I'm standing in front of the train station, but this town is as quiet as it's always been. I realize that the sun has started to set, and the orange sky envelops the world.
Now, what should I do?
Hang out at the train station. Today is May 2nd. According to the calendar, the latter half of the holidays will begin tomorrow. I told Dojima I was going to arrive today, but it seems he's been too busy with work to come get me. Yotaro Dojima. He's my uncle. I stayed with him last year. He's a detective with the Inaba police, and he's raising his elementary school-aged daughter, Nanako, by himself. It seems that he was suddenly contacted by a detective from the Metropolitan Police Department regarding last year's case, and will have to work late. What happened last year was very serious, so that might be why this has come up. He shouldn't have worried about it. I recall how apologetic he sounded over the phone, and can't help from smiling. I told him that I knew the way over from the station, but a bag packed with necessities and souvenirs for everyone turns out to be quite a load. Nanako must be waiting for me alone at the house, so I want to be there as soon as possible, too. To be honest, I don't know when the bus will come. Maybe I should just call for a taxi? Just as I'm thinking this... Huh?
Nanako?
Big bro!
Yay! The best! It is Nanako. There's no way I'd mistake her.
You came to meet me all on your own?
Look, she does everything else on her own. Should you really be surprised by this? Why did she come to the station all by herself? True, the Dojima residence is within walking distance, but it couldn't have been easy for her. And even though it's still light out right now, it will get dark soon, and the country roads are barely lit. What would she have done if I hadn't been here? I'm about to voice my concerns, but Nanako sounds slightly proud when she says,
Don't worry, Dad knows about it. He gave me money for the bus.
Oh, well, good for you.
He said he couldn't make it, so I came instead.
I find this to be acceptable.
Welcome back, big bro.
Yay!
I wanted to see you so much.
Aww.
Thanks. I'm happy to see you again, too.
I see. She must have wanted to show me that she's grown up, too. She's around that age, after all. For a moment, I'm surprised that Dojima-san let her do this. But I can kind of imagine what kind of conversation took place. Nanako had always been a capable girl, but over the past year, her housekeeping skills have improved greatly, and she's proven herself to be very reliable. She takes the lead in many things within the house, and even Dojima-san can't compete with her sometimes. I can easily imagine that scene in my mind. And it's true that I'm glad someone came to welcome me. I take Nanako's hand, and we begin walking side by side.
Well, no sense standing around here. What's in the fridge at home?
Lots. Dad and I bought a ton of stuff since you were coming to visit.
Sweet. If Nanako says so, then he must have really bought a lot. Dojima-san did say he'd pick up dinner for us, but if that's the case, maybe I should put together something to go with it. I ask Nanako what she wants to eat, and she looks back with a twinkle in her eyes.
Are you gonna cook dinner? Ooh, I want to help.
Yay! Of course you can! Nanako and I make small talk while we walk through Inaba for the first time in a little while. Being here like this makes me feel like as if I've gone back in time to a year ago. Sounds nice. After we get back to the Dojima home, I hurry and unpack my belongings before heading to the kitchen. Nanako helps me out as diligently as she had claimed before. Or earlier, whatever. The way she mixes the eggs seems more skillful than ever. You're such a good girl, Nanako.
Good evening. This is the Evening Journal with news for May 2nd. Our top story is on the domestic airline that was hijacked yesterday.
Oh shit, it's time for TV! The TV in the living room echoes through the house. The TV was on quite often in this house. When I first came to Inaba, Nanako was practically being raised by the television. There had been this odd sense of distance between us around that time. She hadn't started calling me Big Bro, and we didn't cook together like we are now. Excuse me. It's little things that bring back memories. Right when we were about done making dinner, Dojima-san arrived with some deluxe sushi. Nanako quickly gets up and rushes to the door. She seems so happy when Dojima-san comes home. Yay! Dojima-san apologizes about the sudden increase in his workload, and then we all sit at the table and begin eating. Being here like this makes me feel like the 2 months I was gone never happened at all. There's a warm atmosphere, as if I've always been a part of this family, and have lived here with them for my entire life. I thank both of them from deep in my heart, and after I give them the souvenirs I'd brought for them, we enjoyed chatting with each other as a family. I guess I couldn't get Dojima's VA to come over to this and do this, so he doesn't talk in this. Rough day. Hey look, there's a Jack Frost doll there. Oh, you guys see the calendar back there? It's not Persona 3 anymore, it's a Catherine calendar. I just noticed that. Yeah. Another Atlas game. But hey, my mech is still there. It's on the wrong shelf, I think. Or is it? I don't know. Another familiar room. This is the room that was prepared for me on the second floor of the Dojima residence. Nanako fell asleep from all the excitement. After carrying her to her room, I tell my uncle that I'd be going to bed early as well, since I had plans. All he said was, okay. I'm a little perplexed by this, but I have my suspicions. And as I open the door to my old room, it seems I was right. The room is no different than it had been when I was living here. It's exactly the same as it was when I left Inaba. I close the door with a feeling of wistfulness. As I sit down on my sofa, thinking about my uncle's thoughtfulness, I sigh from the exhaustion of the long journey. I'll be able to see my friends tomorrow. Considering that there are still several days left of this holiday, it may be nice to leave early tomorrow and go visit the shopping district.
It's raining.
Uh-oh. The time is just before midnight. In mere moments, it will be a new day. Whenever it rains at night, I keep checking the time. While I spent the last year in Inaba, I was always checking for the Midnight Channel, which was a popular urban legend here in Inaba. It's a bad habit of mine, even when I'm not here. If you look at a turned-off TV at midnight on a rainy night, you will see your soulmate. Discovering that this rumor was actually true was the first reason why I became involved in the murder investigation last year. But the person who actually appears on the Midnight Channel isn't your soulmate. It's the next victim. After discovering this, we all nervously sat before our TVs on rainy nights in order to solve the case.
That brings back some memories. Nothing will show anymore, though.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Will nothing really appear, though? I suddenly have doubts. Why would I think that? After we solved that case, we all confirmed that the Midnight Channel wasn't appearing anymore. Yet the screen stays silent. So why?
Just in case.
Yes. Sorry, I need a drink. It's not going to turn on. There's no way. The more I think about it, the more I feel my resolve fading. I peer into the TV screen as if something is drawing me into it. The only thing I see is my reflection in the dark glass of the CRT television. Or so I thought. Time for a movie!
Rivals. They are friends, yet powerful foes. The desperate fighting program amongst high school students. A new legend is about to start.
Oh dear.
May the manliest of all men come on down!
Nobody touches his precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, you Narukami!
It's only natural.
Yeah.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night, Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura!
Everything that bores me has gotta go!
A spunky dragon with deadly legs, the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka!
You need to eat more meat!
Please escort me to the ring, my prince, the unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi!
I'll finish you in one strike!
Yukiko's one of my favorite
Blooming
TVs,
roses
actually.
and bulging muscles, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi! Deep into realms of romance, the body of a child, the brain of a genius, the 2000 IQ killjoy detective, Naoto Shirogane!
Is this an army of idiots?
Yeah.
Fight and survive towards the one throne waiting at the end! The P1 Grand Prix where fierce fights will be fought! The battle begins tonight!
Sounds exciting. But nothing will appear. Yeah. What the f is this? What is this bullshit? No. We're already 30 minutes in. It's the next
What?
bookmark I get. Yeah.
Sister complex kingpin of steel?
You kinda are. Was that me? Sister complex kingpin of steel? I'm impressed. There's so much wrong with that phrase, I don't know where to begin. Dude, you totally have a sister complex. No, I shouldn't be thinking about that. Those words aren't the problem here. I hurry to make sure the TV isn't plugged in. That was the Midnight Channel. What it was actually showing was rather ridiculous, but thinking back, everything the Midnight Channel showed last year didn't make much sense either. I suddenly gripped my attention. If the Midnight Channel is appearing again, I have to find out why. I pull out my cell phone and search for Yosuke's number. Just to fart into the phone, hang up, and then call somebody that matters.
Let's see. H. Hanamura Yosuke.
I quickly hit the call button. Does everyone know about this? Is everyone aware that the Midnight Channel is still being broadcasted? Do they know that it's showing us? And that we've been given taglines that only can be described as uncharitable?
Hello, this is Yosuke.
Oh no. Hey Yosuke. What? That was terrible, but you get the idea. And then click.
Yosuke?
What if I just do it with one hand? Yeah, something like that.
It's nothing. I just freaked out when you called all of a sudden. Yeah, that's it. What's up?
Yeah.
Hey, when do you want to meet?
Hey, I wasn't watching the Midnight Channel. What are you talking about? I can tell what's going on just by the sound of his voice. Yosuke knows about what happened on the Midnight Channel just now, and he's trying to hide it from me. Yosuke is like the worst partner ever, seriously. Considering that I've been out of Inaba for a while, I bet he's trying to keep me from worrying about it. There's no need for him to be concerned about that. Then again, I can kind of understand how he feels. I am his friend after all. Nobody else would be.
And that's not why I was calling. I saw the Midnight Channel. You saw it too, right?
Huh?
Huh? I can easily hear Yosuke panicking on the other side of the phone. He's probably surprised I saw the Midnight Channel, when I shouldn't even be in Inaba right now. He must be thinking that the Midnight Channel is now appearing on a national TV network. Looks like Teddy didn't tell them after all.
Did Teddy not tell you? Since we're meeting up early tomorrow, I decided to come today.
Stupid Teddy.
I figured you wouldn't think I could have seen it, so I gave you a call.
Well, I assumed you weren't here yet, so I didn't want to rely on you.
Yeah, you can't do anything without me.
You haven't changed.
Still as useless as ever. I'm just kidding.
So how about it? You're not gonna leave this be, are you, Captain Resentiment?
If you remember from the LP, ressentiment is a word that Yosuke couldn't figure out in one of the classroom sessions, so you have to figure it out.
Why'd you zero in on that part? Did you see how they called you a sister complex kingpin?
Yeah, well, that's okay. At least my sister complex is for Nanako. You're just a jerk that is super jealous of me, and you feel like you're weak, and yeah.
Mine's not that bad.
You think? Oh, I ought to tell you, that program's not the only strange thing lately.
Oh?
Teddy, Rise, and Kanji aren't here either. They disappeared.
Oh, good grief. For a moment, I'm at a loss for words. Not only has the Midnight Channel come back on, we've lost contact with 3 of our friends. I have a bad feeling about this. I can't believe that those 2 things are unrelated.
Alright, we should get together tomorrow like we planned.
Yeah, at the Jeunesse food court. Welcome back, partner.
I don't want to revive. I'm suddenly reminded that I haven't even greeted Yosuke yet. I finally feel the sense of worry fade a little, and I've answered with a smile.
It's good to be here.
No matter what has happened, our friends may be in danger. If that's so, there's only one thing to do. Speaking of the things I have to do...
Oh, right. Sorry to say, I forgot to pick up your souvenir.
Oh, yeah.
A souvenir? Don't even worry about it, man.
You sure? I thought you were really looking forward to it. Those nurses...
Those nurses, though.
Nurses?
I had a feeling he wouldn't get it if I don't tell him flat out. This is rather hard to bring up, but oh well.
Yeah, Teddy asked me to get it for you. He said you were crushed that they got burned.
He's saying it in the creepy Adachi voice.
Oh, wait, this is all...
Oh, God. Oh, damn it.
I didn't know you were into nurses.
What do you know?
Shut up! That's enough!
Hello, nurse. Click.
Damn it, you're trying to wind me up, aren't you? Stay home, you jerk.
Okay, I'm gonna stay home.
But I'm already here. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Click. Yeah, at least it seems like he understands about his souvenir. In any case, the preparations have been made. Tomorrow, I'll meet with everyone to sort through whatever information we have on the situation. If we have to, we'll go back into that world. It'd be best if this was all just our imaginations. But unfortunately, we know that the Midnight Channel wouldn't have appeared without a reason. I should make sure I'm ready for tomorrow and get some rest. Oh god, come on, give me a bookmark. Me at your Junes. This place is as lively as always. I look across the food court on Junes' roof for the first time in a while. Even though there aren't many people in Inaba, this place is exceptionally crowded. Plus, because it's Golden Week as well, I feel like it's busier than usual. I happen to run into Yosuke at the elevators. We briefly greet each other. I punch him in the nuts, and then I go on my way. Guys are weird like that. The closer we are, the more simple our interactions when we meet each other face to face. The two of us step out to the food court. We immediately find Yukiko and Chie. Yay, thankfully, people I meet. People I like. They wave back at us from the bench they're sitting on.
Good to see you guys again.
Hello, ladies.
Welcome back! We missed you!
And naturally, due to, having freedom of choice in Persona 4, it assumes that you picked nobody, I guess. Or if you did choose to go with somebody, they just disguise it, I guess, or just not make it out in the open. So whatever, it's still whoever you like most, I guess. Do the story your way, yeah.
The guest of honor's finally here! You're looking well.
Why, thank you.
Welcome back. Should we...
Yeah, Chie, Yosuke, go away. Well, Chie can stay, I suppose, but, wait, what?
Huh? Oh, he already knows about the Midnight Channel thing.
Oh, that, oh.
He's actually the one who called me up about it.
Oh, I see. This has turned into a pretty thrown-together reunion, hasn't it?
Well, it could be worse.
I'm glad you came.
Well, thank you. We chat some more while we all sit down. Then Yosuke stands up and clears his throat loudly. He's probably been waiting for the right moment to say something. He hasn't mentioned anything to me, but I can easily guess what he's about to say. We all look towards Yosuke.
Well, it sucks that we can't hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return, I hereby reinstate the investigation team in response to the Midnight Channel going back on the air last night.
Hey, I'm the boss here.
Oh, the team is back!
She's pumped up.
Just hearing that name again gets me all fired up. Yeah, let's do this!
Oh boy.
I don't think the applause is necessary.
I totally do. Why not? It's been 2 months since we last saw each other, after all. Chie and Yukiko start chuckling when I shrug, and though Yosuke seems saddened at that, he still ends up laughing along as well. It's a relief to see that they're the same as always. But because of that, it makes me even more worried about the friends that aren't here right now. We can't start slacking off. We begin to sort through the information that we know about already.
Well, let's get cracking. I mean, this is no laughing matter.
Yeah, it is.
No one's heard from Teddy, Kanji, or Rise. Just those three, right?
So they took both of our analysts and Kanji. This is strange.
Yeah. Oh, I got a hold of Naotokman, but I didn't tell her about this stuff. She told me she couldn't make it today because of her job, so I didn't want to worry her. She seemed pretty bummed that she couldn't be here, too.
She's ridiculous. She needs to stay in school and just get that shit over with. If she has a reason for not being here and we can still contact her, then Naoto should be fine. That leaves Teddy, Rise, and Kanji. Not hearing back from them after an entire day has passed isn't normal at all. The relationship between their sudden disappearances and the reappearance of the Midnight Channel last night disturbs me.
One thing's been bothering me. The picture on the TV was very clear last night.
It was. It was in HD.
Yeah. Going by the pattern from last year, it wouldn't be that clear until after the victim entered the TV.
Hey, isn't this the first time a big group of people was shown together? Plus, we're still here.
Why us anyway? And what's up with those insulting descriptions?
I don't know. It's not that bad. Chie seems pretty angry about it. Many of the locals know about the rumor of the Midnight Channel. In other words, the troubling broadcast has already been seen by who knows how many people. From what I've been told, the moment Chie tried to ask another student about the Midnight Channel, the other girl ran away with a look of fear on her face. It's no surprise that Chie would be angry. Still...
What bothers me most is Teddy. He was acting like the host of that show.
Yeah, we can't find him.
This smells fishy.
Teddy is doing bad things.
Then again, I doubt he would play a prank like this for no reason.
Are you sure about that?
I guess we'll just have to go inside the TV and find out what's going on.
Let's roll then. That's right. Go inside the TV. Out of everything, that was the element that shook our common sense the most out of everything we experienced last year. So as you can tell, in case you haven't played the other Persona games, it tries to kind of, bring you up to speed. Yeah. Actually, the murders in last year's events happened in another world inside the television. This world is filled with monsters called shadows that are born from people's hearts. Because my friend and I gained personas, the power to defeat these shadows, we were able to enter TV screens and fight them.
Won't we be stuck in there without Teddy to give us an exit?
But even we Persona users would find it extremely difficult to leave that world on our own. In order to come back, we need the exit TV that our friend Teddy was capable of creating.
Not so. I've had Teddy keep the exit TV out on that side.
Which I don't know why they just didn't do before, but whatever.
Look at you, all prepared.
I mean, think about it. What if we were half asleep and fell into a TV when Teddy wasn't over there? Isn't that a scary thought?
It would take a real moron to do that.
Like anyone would be that clumsy.
Right.
Anyway, it sounds like it's safe for us to go investigate then.
No matter what the reason, it's reassuring to know that we have an exit strategy ready for us. To be honest, I almost fell into it the first time it appeared in my room after all.
Yeah, there's no doubt that something's going on in there. Is everyone ready?
Let's roll.
We're all good to go. To tell the truth, I had a hunch that this was going to happen.
We all share a look to confirm our intentions. All of them nod back, and I can see the seriousness in their eyes. Even though there was a 2-month gap since I last saw them, they still continue to put their trust in me. I feel a slight sense of pride as I stand up from the bench. The large screen TV in the electronics department is directly below the food court. That was the entrance we always used last year. Movie time.
It's a holiday, so the store's full of people.
I feel like things are picking up around town.
Oh, hey, that was, Temperance.
You know,
Never noticed that before.
it's been a while since last time. I'm a little nervous.
Oh, still works.
Whoa, wait! There are still people in this aisle!
Hey, get ready! The customers are going away!
We should probably go. I didn't like Yosuke's creepy rape face there. Oh, it's fine now, though.
Let's go!
Yeah!
Everybody's just dogpiling to the TV.
Isn't this different from usual?
What?
Oh no! What do we do?
What can we do? We can't stop now!
Oh shit! I should also point out that, is it seriously not a bookmark here? Oh my god, come on, where's a fucking bookmark? They are so poorly placed in this. I should also point out that, Persona 4 is available as a digital download on, PSN. So, get on that, $10. Same with, Persona 3 FES, but that's been out for a while. Whatever. I hear a voice. It's a woman's voice. It sounds familiar to me. This voice is... Oh.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Hey there, Empress. I don't sense that distinctive floating feeling that I usually have when I enter the TV world. When I concentrate, I realize that I must be sitting in a chair. The moment I open my eyes, I see vibrant blue. The Velvet Room. I visited this place an untold number of times last year, and once more in my dreams yesterday. I never thought I would return to this place.
Huh? It's not a dream this time? What's going on? Didn't my contract end already?
Igor, who usually sits front and center, is nowhere to be seen. The one to greet me is the woman with silver hair, Margaret. Could this be his personal summoning, then? That happened a few times last year, too. Margaret smiles as if she senses my suspicions.
This room is tied to your fate. Nothing that occurs here is meaningless. Though you reached an end to one journey, you now find yourself here again.
Fuck, can I just chill back?
This shows that you will once again be faced with a question.
A question? And something really is going on?
Another mystery has appeared, and we were about to be dragged into it again. Could that be what she means?
From here on, What befalls you will upset your status quo.
No, I like my status quo.
It is true that you've opened the door once already, but all things change. Nothing ever remains the same. What you gained before will change over time as well. You will have to face them once again.
What?
Face them? Again?
What you talking about? The first thing that Margaret's words stir up in my mind is the sight of my friends' smiling faces. Is that going to change? No, that can't be true. And face them again? That's impossible. Once I wake up and leave this room, I should still be with my friends. There's no need to jump to conclusions. But Margaret appears to have anticipated my thoughts and smiles while narrowing her eyes.
Show me how you will proceed down the path that awaits beyond the door you've opened.
Oh, excuse me. My vision wavers and the blue light from before me vanishes quickly. Wait, I still need to know what you mean by those words. Ow! Yes, finally. Yes, sweet. Okay, that's a wrap for now. We're calling into this video, and I'll start another one. I don't know. I might do another one here in a few minutes, or I might just do some other time. But whatever. Either way, later.